To Ulysses, where stormy weather once again this afternoon over many parts of South Africa. And although it's raining in Johannesburg, other parts have experienced some extreme rainfall today, including in Bloemfontein. Take a look at this video behind me. This is a storm water drainage area completely inundated with water after an extreme downpour that took place earlier on this afternoon. Many parts of the city affected by this, causing localized flooding for many areas. Obviously dangerous driving conditions across the city, including some places where driving has virtually become impossible. In addition to that, there was also a report of a weak tornado just outside of Aliwal North in the Eastern Cape a little bit earlier this afternoon. You can see the funnel extending down from the storm cloud, actually touching down just behind these trees, but no reports of damage from that. Let's take a look at our satellite imagery, and we can see the band of showers and thunderstorms extending into the central parts of South Africa. Within this area, any of these thunderstorms could be producing heavier downpours. We're also seeing that wetter weather returning to Gauteng and the surrounding parts. But we're also keeping a close eye on the Lowveld. Take a look at this intense thunderstorm activity taking place over that area. For the meantime, we also haven't had any reports of anything significant out of that just yet, but it's certainly producing some extreme rainfall in that area as well. So we continue to monitor all of these parts of South Africa for the rest of today. And this is what your rainfall map looks like for this evening. Widespread showers and thunderstorms in the eastern parts of the country. We're going to see heavier downpours taking place into parts of KZN, and it looks as though that spreads northwards overnight. I'll give you a little bit more information on that in just a bit. And then scattered thunderstorms all across the Highvelds, but drying up as you head further westwards over the country. There is a warning in place for a watch for the possibility of severe thunderstorms over those extreme eastern parts. Heavy downpours that could lead to localized flooding as well, in particular for KZN as well as some areas in Mpumalanga. So please be aware of these conditions, in particular if you are on the roads, and do not try to cross any flooded roadways or rivers. Here's our synoptic analysis indicating that heavier rainfall over the next few hours into KwaZulu-Natal. And take a look at how it spreads as we head into the late evening and then into tomorrow onto the Highveld. A wet start to the day for Gauteng. We are expecting it to be very wet over the area as well as parts of Limpopo. So it is likely to be a very rainy Thursday morning and Valentine's Day. And then for the rest of the day, it stays cloudy with on and off rain over those parts. And we're going to continue seeing thunderstorms once again developing over the central interior of South Africa. That is for tomorrow afternoon. Here's a quick look at the rainfall accumulation for tonight, and we're going to see, as indicated, some heavier rain over those eastern parts, potentially more than 50 millimeters for some places before midnight. And then as we head into tomorrow, we see the wet weather that starts the day off for Gauteng and the surrounding areas, and there's those thunder showers that will be popping up in the Northern Cape in the afternoon. Quick check of your overnight temperatures, and it's going to be a cool one over the southern parts, but still quite warm in the Northern Cape. Springbok 22 degrees, cooler as well on the Highvelds, Bethlehem down to 15. And then for tomorrow afternoon, we're going to have mild conditions on the Highvelds, Johannesburg at 21, cloudy and rainy, but in the western parts of South Africa, temperatures climbing into the mid to upper 30s and even the low 40s for some places. And then a quick check ahead to Friday, showers and thunderstorms into the central parts. Another wet day for Gauteng. We could see more significant rainfall, and your weekend starts off stormy over the central and eastern parts, but it stays dry in the far west. That's all from the Weather Centre. Stay tuned for my update.